Hi, HYCHAIN community. Nodes are a critical piece of the HYCHAIN ecosystem. And today we have an expert on the topic here on the call. Please welcome Cody from High Stakes. He has built a very useful tool in this space, and we are going over the most important things about all things HYCHAIN nodes. So this will be exciting. Chairman, how are you doing, Cody?
Doing well, man. Thank you for having me on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I think most of my audience don't know you yet. Can you give us a quick introduction to yourself and what brought you to this space?
Yeah, it goes back to really 20 run. A friend of mine was giving me links to the Zed Run horses, and those were actually some of my first NFTs that I got in on, and started really understanding what blockchain was all about. I ended up buying the Pico top there and round tripping everything down after that, but it was a really good time, and I remember the first image of the NFT worlds. I found ArcDev. Last round was there was a big growing up on the virtual lands with Sandbox and Decentraland, and then NFT worlds came out, and I found ArcDev and minted my first NFT world there in 2020. And that's how I found the project and really got into the space.
I haven't even known that you have been there from the mint. So I actually entered the space later than that. I wasn't around back then. I discovered the project half a year later than that. Okay, awesome. So you're a true OG of the community. Dope, man. So let's come to the topic of the day, the HYCHAIN nodes. Can you quickly explain what are those and why should we actually care?
The HYCHAIN Guardian nodes are really an integral part to the HYCHAIN blockchain and keeping the chain secure. They're actually NFTs that you mint, and you mint them on mainnet, and they automatically get minted to your wallet and transferred if you ever do send them to different wallets on HYCHAIN as well, which is just a layer two. And the NFTs, the Guardian nodes, you have them in your wallet, and you can run some piece of software called the HYCHAIN Guardian node software. And when you do that, you're basically like a light validator. And by doing so, you ensure the state of the chain is correct. There's no malicious behavior. And by providing that validity and that state check, you get rewarded in Topia. And that's really just the crux of the HYCHAIN nodes and why they are really just so important to HYCHAIN going forward.
Okay, so I think that's a good breakdown for sure. I think many purchase those nodes for the investment side of things. Do we know the exact supply and also the reward split from the tokenomics?
Yeah, so it's a tiered based mint, and I believe we're on tier 7 or around 0.2 ETH or just a little bit over. But there's going to be 50,000 is the max, and there's around 17,400, 17,500 currently minted that are out there right now. And the way the rewards are going to break down is the team had a decent supply of Topia. I think it was around 250 million Topia over the next 3 years gets unlocked. And that unlock ends up being around 17 Topia per node key. So you can stack them. And the more NFTs that you have in your wallet when you're running the node software, the more Topia you earn. So each one gives around 17 Topia. The great thing is, once that vest is done, that 3 years, you actually still end up getting to earn Topia by running the software because you earn 25% of all the fees that are generated on the network. Even after that Topia sync runs out, you still get to earn Topia afterwards, which I think is just something that's really different in the space. And especially in our ecosystem, there's not really any other asset that I'm aware of that after that vesting schedule is completed, you get to still earn Topia, which is a great part of it.
Yeah, man, it is a very interesting asset, because all those other ones like Hytopia Worlds or Genesis Avatars, they're printing a bunch of Topia tokens for sure, but they are fully vested in 2027. And yeah, the team is definitely building, and building this big ecosystem is definitely taking some time. Yeah, who knows what happens until this time frame. And with the more long-term outlook of HYCHAIN, those 25% of future network fees could be definitely a big thing for sure. Okay, so I know you have an incredible tool to show us. So you have built high stakes over the last months, and I saw some dope analytics about that already. So you already said that the current daily accumulation of Topia is around 17 Topia, and I think you have awesome dashboards to track that, and also other cool things. So why don't you show us your cool high stakes page? So if you want to share your screen, feel free to do that.
Let me go ahead and pull it up here. High stakes. Really, when I first started out, I wanted to build something for the ecosystem and something that could be beneficial. And the one thing that I felt that was lacking was a community-built, community-focused node hosting platform. Some of the competitors, they don't offer a lot of the features that we have here. And the price, it just seemed a little bit egregious in some places. So I wanted to try to come up with something different, and that's really what we've done here. So I'll start off, maybe I'll just go through sort of our index page, then we'll go into the dashboard.
Yes, please.
We check it out. The first thing is, so we have the cloud hosting service for Guardian Nodes. And one of the nice things that is actually one of our most popular pages on the dashboard is the ability to track your node key assertions. So each time your node software, whether you're hosting in the cloud, you're paying a third-party service to host and run your Guardian nodes for you, or you're running the node software local. It's the same thing. You're submitting assertions, you're asserting the chain state, making sure that everything is working as correct. And each of these assertions, you get the opportunity to do one once per day per node key for the most part. Sometimes there can be two. On average, it ends up being about one assertion you get per node key per day. A really nice feature, actually, the first feature that we built for the website was the ability to track the assertions. So you can see 1 hour ago, these are the token IDs that were asserted, the block number, and we'll go through in the dashboard and show you what this actually looks like for an individual wallet. And really, the next feature we have was node key performance, and this allows you to see exactly how much Topia each individual node key is earning weekly and monthly. There really wasn't any, I'm not aware of any other way to really track
This looks sick, man.
in your wallet. And we'll go through and show that as well.
And can you quickly go back to the performance? So I didn't really know there's such a big fluctuation between days. So this is, yeah, from 20 up to 30 almost. So I think this is more stable.
Just randomly generated numbers for this animation on the homepage. These aren't actual.
Okay.
The actual amounts for your wallet.
Okay, but definitely very useful to track this, so you can see
in the dashboard. We'll get you the actual breakdown and see how that looks. And then the next thing was, like, when I was looking at competitors, their pricing, there's all these different tiers, right? And it's like it almost feels like a gotcha when I see like a whole bunch of different tiered based subscriptions, right? You can do the 1 month, the 3 month, the 6 month, the 9 month, the 12 month, and you purchase more node keys, your plan tier changes, and we really just wanted to simplify that. And I wanted to come up with a way to make it as fair as possible. And that's where we came up, okay, what if we just came up with a way to make it a usage-based platform? You get started, you get 250 stakes, we call it, one hosted node key per day. And every time an assertion is done for a node key, that the platform consumes a stake. When you come down here, you can see our usage estimator. Say you have 10 node keys. When you purchase the Pro plan, it comes with 250 stakes. And 10 node keys over 31 days is around 310 assertions. And that'll be around 60 cents. So you can, your total estimated plan would come out to a little over $12. You can see how that changes. If you had 15, and the flat fee is of $12. We wanted to actually do away with the flat fee, but unfortunately, the way that the node software and the memory and the resources that it takes, we have to charge at least the bare minimum. So that's why when you come here, 5 node keys is the same price as hosting. Estimating you're still going to be under that 250. So then it'll go up the more node keys you purchase.
Makes sense. Okay.
And also, if you have multiple wallets, being able to have multiple wallets on one account, one subscription, not paying an extra sub is also a nice feature. I'm sorry, did you have something?
Because I think that is not possible with the competitors, I think, that you can include multiple wallets with one plan. So that is definitely something to consider for folks who have them set up in different wallets.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you don't want to have to pay multiple subscriptions and then also have to manage multiple subscriptions, different accounts. And it was just nice to be able to have all in one plan.
Makes sense. Okay. So free and pro plan. Okay.
Yeah, so we do offer some benefits. If you just sign up and make an account, you'll just automatically be on the free plan here. The 3 linked wallets, which you can do through gearing your node keys and assertions. You can also have alerts. So if the system detects that maybe you're running the node software yourself or on a competitor's platform, you can set up an alert so that if assertions stops making those assertions on the network, you can get an alert. And then here's some of the Pro plan offers. You get a couple extra wallets that you can add. The 250 stakes and node key performance is also a Pro feature. And then also we have automatic reward claiming that you can set up as well.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a fair pricing across different ranges. So if you have some or if you're a whale, both, that definitely, I think to your product.
Yeah, and we tried to be competitive and make sure our pricing is in line with all the competitors out. And in the end, it actually, no matter how many node keys you have, we actually end up being on the lower side. So that's also nice. Maybe we'll go ahead and check out the dashboard.
Yeah, the dashboard. I checked this out a lot of times and also posted some of those on X in the past. So please go over the dashboard. Yeah, that's very exciting to me.
Yeah, so this is the dashboard. This is our overview page, and this is just your wallet overview and a place where you can go and see how your wallet's performing. And have your HYCHAIN balance of token, and then your mainnet balance here. You can see how your balance changes over time. So your token activity, how many transfers, transactions, your gas used, and then your portfolio of NFTs. We have them broken down by contract. You can see which ones you can see your token transfers and also your transactions.
So this would also be superior to the HYCHAIN Block Explorer, basically, because you have everything in there.
Yeah, Absolutely. And one thing was people, I think, have an issue of we have to track what's your balance on mainnet, what's your balance on HYCHAIN. And we wanted to have it. So something easy, you can come here and see exactly because it's not really available, like you said, on the blockchain Explorer for HYCHAIN.
Yeah, I checked the official one most of the time, but the UI is not perfect for sure. So I think I will switch over to HiStakes to check most things.
Yes.
And here on the right side, we have some global stats. Those are very interesting to me. So we have the Topia price, obviously. The changes, is this on a daily basis?
Yeah, so this price and the price change will track with what the price is on the HYCHAIN L2. So whenever the price changes, it's going to automatically update. Same with the market cap and the wallets. These are actually the similar stats, right, that you would see when you go to the HYCHAIN block Explorer.
Okay, and so we have over 20,000 wallets, over 2 million blocks, and so on. Okay. Okay, so this is the overview over the dashboard, and you have some other areas here on the left, I think.
Yeah, over here on our nav menu, we have a couple different pages. So the next one, this is our nodes page. You can come here and whenever you have your wallet set, so you have a couple different wallets up here. You can change which one you're looking at. Show the different keys to this wallet. This is actually the HYCHAIN wallet that I track. So one cool thing about our platform is you can track any wallet. It's not just a wallet that have node keys in that you actually say you're curious and want to track a big holder. You can change.
That's the beauty of blockchain, man.
Nothing you can't get away from it. But we'll get back. This is the HiStakes wallet. And you can see here, these are the keys. These are all the HYCHAIN node NFTs that are owned by the HiStakes.eth. You click on one, it'll give you your revoked status. And we have this extra tab here, and this is the node tab. So once you actually deploy a wallet on our platform, you'll get this node tab here. And this will be a way for you to control the server yourself if you want to. Say maybe your wallet ran out of gas, you need to do a restart. Actually, you won't need to do anything. We actually run our system, monitors all the nodes that are deployed. So if there's any issues, nodes will be automatically restarted for you. You don't have to worry about missing out on any rewards. This will the current status, how long it's been up, your monthly usage. So this is done what we call 30 stakes. This is our usage for the month. And you see our cycle just started on the 11th, and we only have six NFTs. So at most, you're going to get around 6 assertions a day. This is your delegate wallet, and you have to keep a balance in your delegate because you're going to have to pay for the gas to actually do the assertions. And this is your estimated gas fee. Another nice thing is you have full control of your delegate wallet. So if you did want to withdraw the Topia, so maybe you sent too much or you don't need as much as thought, you can always withdraw it. And then our server logs here, so you can actually get a taste of what's going on in Node, how it's been performing. Because this is, like I said, this is the actual HYCHAIN provided node key software that runs on our servers. You can see here where we submitted an assertion for your node key. It might also be, yeah. So you can see we'll bounce your node server around every 6 hours, just to make sure that no challenges were missed, no missed assertions, and just in case you purchased, had or bought or sold another NFT. We'll make sure we pick that up for you automatically. That is a question that I get quite a bit, but what happens when I sell a node or purchase a new one? What do I have to do? And the answer is you don't have to do anything. The system will automatically pick it up.
I actually checked the price in secondary. I think it's 0.06 at the moment. So they were minted at 0.1 to 0.2 and are now down a bit from the Topia price decrease earlier this year. But let's see where this bull run will go, man. Okay, this probably covers the node section here. Or do you have anything other here to cover? The claim functionality, right?
Yeah, show the claim here. We offer 2 different ways to claim rewards. And so the first one I'll show is just what we call the manual claim. So this will be you going here and selecting which node keys you want to claim rewards for. You can get, and you'll actually do the claim yourself through MetaMask or your Coinbase wallet or whatever wallet you have connected. You can see here that I have one of my wallets connected, so I could go ahead and do the claim. And if we go back, there's another option, the claim all via delegate. So this would claim your rewards using your node delegated wallet. It'll just claim them all one click. And this is something that you have to have the node deployed and you have to be on the pro plan, and then you'll unlock the claim all function. But the manual claim is available for anyone.
Definitely cool, man. I know the website definitely looks great from an UI UX standpoint, I think. So very great job, man.
Yeah, spent thinking. I wanted to try to hit on all the
Yeah, for sure.
And one thing that I do, I claimed some rewards for a wallet that I don't have. Why didn't I get the rewards? And the contract is actually coded in such a way that anyone can claim their rewards for any wallet, but the rewards will be sent to the owner of the NFTs no matter what. So you're not actually able to get rewards for wallets that you don't actually have. That is a question that I do get sometimes. But we initially had it set to where you had to verify that you own the wallet, but I don't know, it just seemed since it's on chain and it's allowed, then we should also allow it. So no matter what wallet, you can come here and claim the rewards for someone else, even if it's not your wallet. But you will not get the rewards.
Okay, good to know, man. So thank you for the breakdown, man. Do you have anything other to cover here? Or
just a couple tabs. So this is the assertions. These are each performs an assertion. You can come here and you can track them. And then the performance is the other one. So this would give you a look at how many rewards you're earning per day, a daily, weekly, and monthly breakdown with the conversion. Yeah, so this is kind of that chart that we were showing on the index page. So this wallet has the 6 different node keys. You can hear daily, see where we're earning. We're actually been earning a little bit normal. You can see here 17.74 on the daily, 18 on this one, 19 actually on this one.
crazy.
And then also you can switch between, if you didn't want the chart, you can switch between a table view as well and see your percent gains here.
And the rewards are obviously very dependent on the amount of active node keys we can see on the right. So maybe some have, deactivated the nodes for trading or something like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's interesting. We hover around between like 10,000 and 12,000 active nodes per day. And there's almost 17,500 nodes out there. So there's almost 5,000 nodes that are just sitting there not being used.
Yeah, crazy when you think about it, because
How much Topia you're earning, right? Like you said, if there's not as many nodes being ran, then you're going to cut in more Topia. It's the opposite direction too, right? If there's a lot more nodes being ran, you're going to earn a little bit less.
Yeah, but that's very, very crazy to me that 6,000 nodes are sitting somewhere not earning the Topia tokens. Interesting.
And it's a real loss.
But better for those who are activating it, they get better rewards.
It goes both ways.
For sure, man. Okay, so thank you, Cody, for covering all things HYCHAIN node keys. I think this was very important to cover and also pretty helpful for my audience here. At least I learned a bunch of stuff today. Thank you a lot, man. And yeah, do you have any last words here? And I will definitely link your X account for sure, so that everyone can follow your product's account.
Yeah, absolutely. Just be on the lookout if you're considering switching over to high stakes. doing that soon. The holidays are up. We're going to be running some sales, so you don't want to miss out on that. And our next big feature that we're working on, I think everyone's going to really appreciate. We're going to be doing a referral program, so you're going to be able to earn more Topia by referring others when you host your node keys with us. So be on the lookout for details there, and that's really the focus now, just continuing to build the best platform for these HYCHAIN Guardian nodes.
Yeah, man. I think this was a very interesting conversation. Thank you, Cody, again. And thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next one, and keep leveling up.